What fool thing is Johnny doing now? Well, here we go. Lee Hacklin, private investigator, in Cockadoodle Doom, Chapter 6. Jock, looking none worse for the wear, rejoined us. Betsy's little terrier barked happily. Shane looked up at his oldest son and asked him, Jock, why is it that every time you try to help someone, the result is your near fatality? Betsy answered for him. I'll tell you why. It's because he inherited your numb skull. Goodness, can we please go now? It's windier in here than Jock's pie hole. Jock grinned and said, I always say excuse me, Ma. There's no excuse for you, Sir Farts-a-lot. Pardon my potty mouth. I suggested, there's a deli next door. They make great sandwiches. Shane stood and said, I'm hungrier than a hungry hippo. I'll pick up the tab. Inwardly, I sighed with relief. My wallet was thinner than Twiggy. 10 minutes later, this is the best corned beef sandwich I've ever had. Betty scrunched up her already scrunched up face and spat. Don't you ever expect me to cook for you again, Shane Bannister. I've made you more corned beef sandwiches than stars in the sky, and you never paid me ever that level of flattery. I was about to say, second to yours, Miss Betsy. Shane winked at me and I laughed. Betsy snarled, Men lie like rattlesnakes rattle. Pardon me. Shane sipped some Coca-Cola and said, Now, Lee, I come from a family of ranchers and farmers. My great-granddaddy, Duncan Bannister, he journeyed from England to America in 1870, settled in Highland, and built Bannister Ranch with his own two hands, from the ground up. My daddy inherited it from him, and I inherited it from my daddy. After my last day in the corporeal world, the reins will go to Jock here, and I have no doubt that he'll continue our great legacy. Pardon me. Betsy, ever the optimist, snarled, Tell that to Custer and the captain of the Titanic while you're at it. Pardon me. Edwin quietly munched away on a slice of pepperoni pizza. He radiated insecurity. I felt bad for him. I wondered if he liked comic books. Shane continued, Now, Lee, this is the reason you decided, Betsy helpfully interjected, to travel to the Big Apple and look you up. You asked me earlier if we were in some kind of trouble. Short answer, yes. The worst kind. Okay, it's a first draft. Thanks for watching. And don't forget, God loves you. And so does Johnny. Cheers.